In the hot seat today, I have Ali Mosher, author of the High School Survival Guide for Teenage Girls. Now, you might notice a similarity in surnames, and yes, I have to admit, she is my daughter, but not too much bias going on here. Now, the book, Ali, you released it 2 years after you left high school, and I know as your mother, I saw you working on it, you put an awful lot of effort into it, and it was 2 years of writing, photo shoots, laying out, and before you finally published. What drove you to work so hard after finally finishing high school?
Really, I can't answer that question because the book wrote itself.
Yeah.
Like, as you know, it came from a blog when I was in high school, and so I already had a lot of the material there.
Right.
And it was just a matter of, I was sort of putting it into that book layout before I even realised what I was doing. And so when I came to you, I sort of had half a book ready. So it was just a matter of working out what it was going to look like and padding it out and having your wonderful editing. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
So it really just kind of drove itself. I never really consciously decided to write a book. I know that sounds terrible, but I had it half laid out before I really realised, hey, I could publish this.
Okay. So the blog, you were writing the blog during high school, and what was the blog on?
It was actually my personal MySpace blog.
Yeah.
In the dark days before Facebook. The article that sort of started the blog's theme was called The Myth of Popularity, and I was just fed up. I was kind of on the outskirts of a popular group at school, and there was this other group that they were called popular, but they were not enjoyable to be around. They weren't nice. They were very exclusive, and I just got fed up with the idea that that's what popular is in today's society. So I wrote this angry blog. And I was in year 10 or 11 at the time, and the girls from a few years younger than me actually printed out and they read it on the bus. And I'm sitting there on the bus going, I know that story. I wrote that. And
that must have been a wonderful feeling.
It was great. It was really good. And they when I approached them and said, look, I'm so sorry, but that sounds like my blog. They said, yeah, we love it. We absolutely love it. We follow it. And we love what you wrote. And so it just kind of started from there. It was bit of an ego trip, really.
Yeah.
Once that happened,
what were you, 16?
Couldn't stop. Yeah.
Oh, so that would be awesome.
It was a good feeling.
Yeah.
And I just kind of kept writing, and by then I had half the book written.
Right. So, and because you knew the value of the information that you were putting into it.
It was lessons I wish I'd learnt myself earlier on in high school. Yeah. So it was nice that I was able to pass that down.
Yeah. That's great.